Well, around the time you met Meek, you also met A.R.A.B.
Yeah, yep. I actually was looking for A.R.A.B. Yep.
Yeah, this one hit close. This hit close to me in terms of what happened to him because me and him were actually real cool with each other. I remember, years and years ago, Swizz Beatz calls me up out of the blue one day and say, "Hey, listen, I just signed this artist named A.R.A.B. Could you get him on your show? He's really dope." I checked out some of his music and I'm like, "Oh shit, he is dope. Like he's really actually a dope rapper. Like point blank period." So we started doing interviews with him. We developed a relationship. And man, when he got those 45 years, I couldn't believe it.
You know why he got the 45 years? Because he got a power. People follow him. I mean, it wasn't about the crime he did, it's because people follow him and he had power. If he could tell people to sell drugs or whatever, he could tell people to vote. You know what I mean? Like he people followed him. Like a lot of people loved him and followed him. So, I mean, that's why he got the time really. Because I mean, you don't get 45 years for selling drugs. Like, come on, like 45 years, like that's just. Hopefully, give it back, man. I mean, 'cause that's my guy.
Yeah, I mean, look, I remember at the time that he was going through his case and he got sentenced. I remember there's even fake articles floating around saying that the judge thanked me for helping him to get convicted and everything.
Oh yeah, they blame you for they
blame me for everything. I had, and I've said this multiple times, and A.R.A.B. has said the same thing. Whatever interviews we did had nothing to do with this case whatsoever. They were never brought up in court. They had nothing to do with nothing. He was talking about his past. That had nothing to do with the case that he got convicted for. He had an actual snitch in his crew that told on everybody.
Yeah, I know.
That's why he got convicted. It had nothing to do with VladTV interviews. And the really sad part, because I remember I interviewed this lawyer, Mo Gangat, who went through his case carefully. And what he said was, at the time of the sentencing, Ab was just really upset and had like a real kind of like angry look on his face. And the judge picked up on it and made a mention of it as he was giving him the 45 years.
Oh, like took it personal.
Took it personal. And I remember Mo, the lawyer, said that if that was his client, he would ask for a recess, pull him aside and say, "Listen, I know you're upset right now, but you gotta smile and be polite. Just get through this next 30 minutes because this is going to affect the rest of your life." You know what I'm saying? Because judges do, like you said in your case, they're people just like you and me. They're petty, just like you and me. They'll take out their, they get a fight with their wife earlier that day. They'll take it out on you.
That's a shame.
It shouldn't be like that, but this is what happens.
Yeah. My case, the guy said I didn't do it. The judge got off the bench, walked down to the table and said, "I find something fishy going on. Immediate revoke his bail, immediate custody." I said, "What?" But he was right in front of my face. Like, so like, judges, they definitely get God complex and do whatever they want. But I think A.R.A.B. gonna get out for some reason. I just feel like he's too talented and too gifted to be in jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. I'm cool, with this manager, with Dark Low. Like it's just the whole thing is sad, man. The whole thing is sad. I think Philly took a big loss.
For sure. That P&B Rock.
Yeah.
So like, because those are like the three guys, like Meek, P&B Rock, and A.R.A.B. and of course the Little Uzi. That's like the four most famous like rappers we got, in Philadelphia. So like, those are two big losses.
Well, at one point you claimed that Beanie Sigel was stealing money from state property.
Yeah. Well, what happened was we had the first tour we went on. Mind you, I was young and I was stubborn, right? But I wasn't lying. Like, you took money, whatever, and I wouldn't let it go. Because I told you, like, 50,000, 100,000 for me was like, man, you know what I could have did with that? You know how much hustling I had to do to get that? Like, so I wouldn't let it go. And as though they never admitted to doing it, I just wouldn't let it go. You know what I mean? But of course, now I know like that type of shit don't even bother me like no more. As you grow as a person, you can't believe the stuff that I used to care about. But especially after I lost my son, it made a lot of things not important to me that I used to think. Then Beans came to my son's funeral. You know what I mean? Mind you, I've been dissing him for 20 years. Like, every time I Beans, so like when he came to my son's funeral, I told him like, "Yo, man, all right, it's over." You know what I mean? Like, so, but when Beans got shot in Atlantic City, I was out there, to make sure I went straight to the hospital. I said, "I think it better we could go back to beefing." But like, what, like I told, it's a line between rap and then real life. You know what I mean? But like, I want nothing to happen to him. So I was out there, when he got shot, and he was there, when my son passed away. You got to remember, we've been in the group since the 99. You know what I mean? Like 25 years, more than half our life. So like, but we like almost like family members at this time, beefing family. I mean, but it's no beef now, right now. But I mean, so like, you know, people grow up and they change. Yeah, so